There he is. This is gonna be super hard, even with the catch pole, because there are places he can get away from us. All right, so here's the plan. Chance, you block over there. I'm gonna go in right here and try to get a catch pole over his head. Look how big that sucker is. Mm-hmm. Easily that raccoon weighs 27, 30 pounds. No! Get him! Chance is gonna have to now. No, get his body. Okay. Get it over his body.
He knows what we're doing.
There's gonna be some bleeding.
My dad's approach to wildlife management, it definitely could be considered a little bit more wild.
These things are so strong. All right, Chance, shove him. Put it down. All right, no blood. Oh, just a little bit of blood. All right, well, that's not bad.
That was fun.
That's from his back feet pushing. Barely anything. If the teeth had gotten me, we would have major blood. Because of that, he has to be tested. Rabies is 98.5% fatal, and that's close to 100% fatal.
Never been bit. It's kind of like one of those things where you see someone do something to themselves, you don't really pity them, you just go, yeah, that's what happens, so.
That's exactly what his mom says. Working with my son Chance is a real blessing. He's my wingman on jobs. Let's just set it over here. He also helps me out at our rescue center headquarters in St. Louis. You got a leash too?
Yeah.
This is a forever home for exotic pets that owners have either abandoned or they can't handle any longer. All right, let's see who else needs to be addressed this morning. This is where we provide first aid and injury stabilization for animals that are rescued, injured, or abandoned. You ready to make a new life? We also transport animals that can be released back into the wild. And all these other strange animals, well, they're just my pets. If you need to handle a scorpion, the best place is, whoops, his name's Tarzan. He's a Brazilian porcupine. You heard that old saying, leaping lemurs? People get them and then end up losing all their pictures and everything that's on a wall because they're jumping off the walls, and then they don't want them anymore. And so we get them and we like them. And every office needs a kangaroo to keep things hopping. Tyson here is a giant red kangaroo, and he's a rescue. Eventually, he'll be taller than me. A lot of times, he's just hopping around the office, chilling with the dispatchers.
Wildlife Command Center.
Thank you for calling Wildlife Command Center.
Most of our rescue calls come directly into our central dispatch center here in St. Louis.
Wildlife Command Center, this is Bonnie speaking. How can we help you?
Like I said, it's a family affair. My wife, Bonnie, runs the office. We opened the office in St. Louis, and now we've got 9 offices across the United States. Once the calls come in, they're assigned to one of our technicians across the country.
Dude, it says urgent call.
Oh, look, Chris, we got a job.
I do travel a lot from city to city, making sure that the customers are taken care of and making sure that my people have adequate training. So
I would have passed right over that, Michael.
you did pass right over it. You looked at it and you were fixing to walk away. Over in my Reno office, I've got 2 of my more eccentric technicians, Boston Matt and UB the Wild Man.
I describe myself as being a feral person. I would much rather be in like a scenario out back here. I've hiked all these hills back here with a hawk on my fist.
It takes an odd person to do what we do. Everybody that works for this company is strange. And I'm strange and odd as well.
We've talked about this before, UB, and you have a little bit of a death wish.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.